to talk about my work and my process and what it all means to me, where it comes from, why I paint, and why I'm not going to stop painting. Narrative is a big part of what I want to produce with my artwork. I want it to tell a story. I want the story to be different each time you look at it, or another plot twist happens when you're looking at one of my pieces. Inspiration is absolutely everywhere. Sometimes the inspiration will just kind of pile on itself into a completed painting in my mind. I would say that 90% of the time when I paint, I have got that finished picture in my head, and I know exactly what it's going to look like. I need to have that picture out of my head and on a piece of wood. And why wood? The old weathered wood is very important to me because it in itself is like this relic of Mother Nature, and it tells a story already. It's already this weathered and worn and beautiful artifact of something that once was. I gesso the found wood. Gesso is like a white primer. The reason why I love gouache is because of the versatility that this medium offers. I use the gouache in a very muddy sense. I basically just squeeze it right out of the tube onto the found wood, blend it around, draw my figure on that big pile of mud. I use water and a paintbrush and a paper towel to lift up the gouache and reveal the stained gesso underneath, and that will be a highlight. The shadow is the remaining gouache on that wood. So it's completely carving out the highlights of the painting, and it's basically a removal technique. So every light spot that you see, I've lifted away gouache that was already there. I like that level of accuracy that you can get with the gouache, and I think that having something that's extremely tangible that you can almost pick out of the piece and call it real, that's important to me. With my pieces, I try to have a very strong narrative, and so someone who's never seen any of my work before, I hope that it draws them in and takes them to a place where the story starts to tell itself. For someone who's never seen my work, I hope that they feel something, some kind of emotion or some kind of connection. I think that emotion, if I look at a piece and it just kind of shifts something in me, and even if it's very slight, I think that that's very successful. And I try to do that with every piece that I make.